Hello there! From behind the yellow line, this is Trammin episode 129. My name is Kirk, and as always, I'm joined by my friend and unbirthday boy, Christian Rainwater.
What's up, everybody? Our big third topic of the week is Alice in Disneyland.
Now roll the intro out, my dear.
And make your wish come true.
A very merry unbirthday to you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast. Please lower your head and watch your step while boarding. As a courtesy to other passengers, we ask that there be no eating, drinking, or smoking on board. In just a few moments, we will begin our trip into the Disneyland Resort news and topic of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, this tram is ready to depart. Driver, you are clear.
Welcome back to Trammin, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We're your hosts, Kirk and Rain. What's up, Rain?
Couple of things I want to talk about today. Couple things on What's Up, Rain. Number one, I was at the weekend show this past weekend. Crazy, man. It was ridiculous. It was like a riot outside. People were so upset. People were starting fights. It's crazy. If you guys don't know,
They started fights?
dude, I saw so many people getting in arguments because everyone was on edge.
This is after?
After. I went to see The Weeknd at SoFi on Saturday for the second time. And after two songs, he came out and said, my voice is shot. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to cancel the show. Everyone was like, oh, it's a fake. It's a joke. And I looked, I knew. When people spend $300, $400 for each seat.
That's how much each seat cost?
Plus more. That was where we were at. And that was in the middle. Nice. Could you only imagine how much people paid on the floor? I have no idea. But
Parking
was $80.
80?
80.
Okay, someone said 80 online. I thought it was like 40 normal, 80 preferred.
No.
Just straight up 80.
Straight up 80.
And you can't park anywhere else.
No.
Do they use shuttles?
No.
So not like Hollywood Bowl, you go
Nope.
park? Nope.
Nope. $80. Or you Uber.
For $80.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it was weird, man. It was a very weird day. I have like a video of us trying to get out, and it was like literally like a nightmare, dude. Look at this. And people were all trying to like cut in front of you, and like it was just bad. It was just bad. So,
Couple things.
Mm-hmm.
Couple things. If this was in our news, okay, is end laughing or el fin?
El fin de semana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. El fin de semana announces el fin de concierto. Because that's what I thought. I'm like, I got to make a joke. I'm like, nah, I can't. Two, Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Kevin said, Rain's going to talk about the weekend and What's Up, Rain?
Did he really?
Yeah. He's told me this yesterday. And three, Kimmy, if Coldplay re-announces SoFi, please don't go see them there.
I love SoFi, dude. It's a great venue. Like,
It's not better than like Honda Center.
I think it is.
How?
I think it is.
Honda Center's more up close, personal.
It, like the Forum kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where you sit, even like we weren't high up. We were in the 300s. It's like the third floor. It was an amazing view.
Looks so far though, dude.
It wasn't that far.
And there was okay. You know what bothered me about both weekend shows you saw?
Mhm.
There's like a bunch of crap all over the place.
The trussing annoyed me.
Yeah,
I felt bad for the people sitting right in front of the moon. They're covering the whole stage with that moon.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then there's like screens because you're too far from him.
Yeah. But at SoFi specifically, there was never a line for anything because there's such an abundance of vendors that, I mean, don't get me wrong, one can of like a Mai Tai or something was like $23 or $22. It's ridiculous. But
Yeah, I want everyone to stop talking about how much stuff at Disneyland costs.
that's exactly what I said
Okay,
yesterday to my
I feel
family.
like all those people are the people who don't spend money on anything.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of you, especially in the Tram fam. You go to sporting events and Disneyland, you go to Disneyland any day of the week, dude.
Yeah.
Like a beer domestic now is like $16
Mhm.
anywhere. You want your chicken tenders at Honda Center, 15 minimum, and they're trash. And they come with Pringles now. Like,
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, weekend. The weekend. We'll see what happens. We'll see if I get a refund.
if you get your refund, you're not going to see them again, right?
Probably not. I don't think I am.
How was he the first time?
It was the best concert I've ever been to.
Really?
Yeah.
It's weird. I think he's very talented and has a great voice. I just am not interested in his music. I don't know why.
I'm surprised. The last 2 albums were very retro, future, funk wave kind of thing.
I think I don't like that singing style. It's like R&B-ish. I know it's not, but it is. You know what I mean?
His old stuff was very R&B.
Yeah.
But like he did a song. The reason why I started liking The Weeknd was because he did a song with Kavinsky.
Okay. Anytime like a singer has like their brows like furrowed like this when they're singing, like their brows go up in the middle and they're kind of squinting, I don't want to hear what they're singing.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He does that.
Yeah.
He's got that like that. You know, I don't want it.
He had a mask on at first. It looked pretty cool. Yeah.
I feel bad for him.
Me too.
But lesson learned: don't do 2 back-to-back shows. This is his only back-to-back show I read.
Really?
Yeah. And when I tweeted, which actually got a lot of likes, not that he was going to see it, but I removed his tag because I don't want to like dogpile on this guy. Like I don't have anything against him personally.
It was kind of, somebody was walking out. I'm not going to say who, but we were walking out of the venue and he was like, this guy makes so much money. How is it that he can't fix this?
What does that even mean?
And I'm like, literally, I was like, that's not how being sick works, man. Like, you can't just throw money at being sick.
People were throwing out lip syncing, and I'm like, why would you pay for that?
No, that's not. People would have been more upset if he came out and faked it.
Yeah,
that's not an answer. But if his voice is shot, he can't perform, and I could just only imagine the nightmare and how much money the guy has to spend to rebook the date or refund the date.
Oh, he's got insurance for this.
You think so?
Yeah. And normally when people say that kind of thing, it's annoying because they're talking about like, oh, that small business has insurance for this. It's like, you know how long it takes to go through insurance?
Oh, yeah.
But The Weeknd and his promoting company or whatever, they're going to be fine. Like, I think he's fine.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
But
I feel
no
like
one's getting their parking back, and no one's getting their drinks back, and no one's getting there. And that's not his fault.
Yeah.
But it does suck.
It does. I tweeted at SoFi with no response.
So
they don't care,
dude. I have this bad taste in my mouth with SoFi in general because I know that they made their money off of student loans. The reason SoFi has such great banking, investment, whatever, they started off with personal and student loans. And if you're making bank off student loans, you're a piece of crap.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. You're making bank off student loans. But anyways, this is a Disneyland podcast.
It is.
It is. Yeah, it is no longer The Weeknd here. Is it a pun like weekend and weekend? Like you know what
Weekend?
I mean?
What do you mean?
Like he's weakened by his broken heart.
I never thought of that.
I always think of that.
Really?
He always like that's how he sings.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Weeknd. Ah.
Let us know, Abel. Let us know. But you said there are 2 things, right?
Yeah, I'll save it for the news.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So before we get into anything, said happy Wednesday. We wish you all a very merry unbirthday. But happy birthday, Kimmy.
Happy birthday, Kim.
It is the day after her birthday as of airing, day before as of recording. But come on. Thank you for making Trammin just a little bit better. All right. Let's not linger. We don't have to linger. Where are we? So let's find out why a raven is like a writing desk with
Mousekeeping. If this is your first time here, welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast where Kirk and I talk about the Disneyland Resort through and only through our eyes. To catch up on jokes, references, context, and backstory, check out our lore page on trammin.com/lore. For our recommendations for Disneyland, DCA, and more, check out trammin.com/rex. For artwork to make your own Trammin merch, visit trammin.com/art. That is for your personal use only. If you enjoy the show, like, subscribe, comment, and review us wherever you can, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and my favorite, YouTubes. For a visual guide of the show and to message us, follow at Trammin Podcast on Instagram or email us at tramminpodcast@gmail.com. For random highlights and shenanigans one day, follow us on TikTok at Trammin Podcast. You can find all these links and lore on trammin.com.
Yes, you can. So, it's time for You're Right, in which members of the Tram fam write in with corrections and comments. Rain, cue up that corrections music, please. Did you mobile order Starbucks?
No.
Okay, that's why it says Christine.
Says Christine?
Christine.
No, there was nobody in the drive-thru.
Did you go to this one?
Mm-hmm.
This one's the best, dude.
It is. It's nice.
Yeah. And then like what's great about this one, if I mobile order, it only has drive-through available for mobile order, but that's false. So you don't have to pick. So if I do mobile order and the drive-through suddenly gets long, I just park in the 5-minute thing and run inside.
Nice. That girl was really nice. The barista, her name was California.
Everyone there is very nice.
Yeah.
That's what I've found. So I don't know all their names yet. 'Cause I don't go all the time. I'm more of a lunchtime Starbucks. On my hot coffee in the morning, and then when the death of the sun arrives, get my iced coffee for lunch. So Kevin writes in, tell that guy going to Disney World to skip Hollywood Studios.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's for you, nice Los. Christian with a K writes in, I think the whipped topping versus whipped cream is like ice cream versus frozen dairy dessert. It can't legally be classified as whipped cream due to fat or actual cream content in the whip. A lot have filler oils, I believe. And to add on, Andrea wrote in, I'm guessing they're calling it whipped topping because it's some weird stabilized oil instead of actual cream. Dude, always Christian with a K and Andrea coming in hot with the baking tips.
Yeah.
And I told Andrea that, and I guess she used to work in a bakery or as a baker, something like that. Baking
That's
related.
Cool. Yeah, that's cool.
So yeah, but they came in hot with the cheesecake.
That's right.
Or came in cold with the cheesecake,
That's right?
And here we go again. But yeah, there you go.
That sounds right. I don't know if it is, but it sounds right.
I 100% believe it, dude.
Me too.
They wrote whipped cream on some of them.
Yeah.
So that's what you get. But Andrea also wrote in, I'm skeptical of pumpkin flavored beignets. It's too hard to add a legitimate pumpkin flavor without compromising the fluffiness of the pastry. The reason that pumpkin bread / muffins are always the best pumpkin items is because the moisture of the added pumpkin works with it. Same reason it's really hard to find a good pumpkin cookie.
I never thought of that.
If you really want a pumpkin flavor, the amount of pumpkin you have to add is going to make it cakey. That's my rant as an ex-baker about pumpkin. I know Rain does like to bake, so the closest I ever found to a decent pumpkin spice cookie recipe required that you cook down the pumpkin puree before adding it to the cookie dough mix. Decrease the moisture and intensified the pumpkin flavor. I'm glad you compared that weird pistachio churro to the guacamole popsicle. It's exactly where my brain went. Thank you for writing it. Hey, what do you think?
I need to bake more. I baked a little bit this past week, and it was maybe one of my favorite baked dishes I've ever made. So yeah, shout out to baking, man.
I feel like a pumpkin cookie would be good with white chocolate chips.
Yeah, that sounds like it works.
There needs to be some sort of chip. Huh?
Chocolate.
Some sort of thing.
Inside your cookie?
Some extra texture.
Yeah.
Like,
you don't like just peanut butter cookies?
Those are the worst cookies.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, imagine that with a chocolate chip. How much better is that?
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying here. Yeah. Chocolate chips, white chocolate chips, M&Ms.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good. My aunt has a really... I shouldn't, but I should send you this recipe my aunt has. It's from Pinterest. It's they're M&M cookies. For when you need holiday stuff, you can't really do chocolate chip.
Got it.
But like it doesn't have the full sugar in it. I think I've told you about this. It's got vanilla pudding mix. And
vanilla pudding mix just hits, dude.
When you make it, it's very crumbly and hard to work with. And then you bake it and it's like moist. It's the weirdest, like it's not a sticky dough. It's hard to like form.
Yeah.
But then you do it and it's like, there you go.
Please send me that. Please.
And it's like Jell-O vanilla pudding mix.
That's cool.
Yeah. I need like a good hand mixer. I don't.
You want to do the stand mixer?
No, because I'm not going to make enough stuff for that. It's just me here. I don't have people over.
Yeah.
Someday. But I have like this garbage hand mixer that Kev won at a White Elephant thing. I need like Oster minimum, you know? And I know Oster's garbage too. Everything they sell is $20.
I always thought it was oyster.
No.
There's definitely an Y in there though, right?
No.
Got it. Never mind.
There's no Y. Yeah, it's just, right? What is... Did I hit?
Scraps.
Oster. Yeah. Legendary kitchen appliances designed to last. You know what? Their stuff hasn't broken. They're like Harbor Freight. If you know Harbor Freight?
It's cheap, but it works.
Okay, like Harbor Freight is the first time you buy a tool, you buy it from Harbor Freight. Mm-hmm. If it lasts forever, either you don't use it enough or you got lucky. If you use it enough for it to break, you go buy the Milwaukee one.
Right.
Or Milwaukee.
The green one. What's the green one? No.
No, that's Ryobi.
Yeah, no.
The
blue
Makita.
one. Makita.
And some Craftsman is okay. DeWalt is all right, depending on what you get.
Dude, I like how they're all just primary colors. You got the red, the blue, the green.
Craftsman changes depending on like sometimes it's like white and red, but
yeah,
they have U.S. Craftsman and Chinese Craftsman. Yeah, but either way, Lowe's continues the lifetime warranty.
Cool.
But I don't like that Cobalt Husky.
Yeah, no.
Well, Husky's okay. HDX is the cheap Home Depot brand.
Yeah,
Husky is the okay one.
That's their literally their cheap brand.
Yeah, Makita though, Japan. Good stuff.
Shout out to the Japanese.
But like, come on, Milwaukee, US made. Let's do it. And of course, Snap-on. But oof.
Yikes.
Yeah. And it's like you can't know a guy because everyone there is someone with a van. So like they're not going to give you a deal. That's their whole thing.
Yeah.
All righty. That is all we have for You're Right, Christine. Let's get in some news. Got some headlines for you guys. Magic might happen. Disney is seeking parade performers for 2023. Yeah, we don't know what this is for, but hey, maybe it's magic happens.
It has to be, dude.
I hope they change the song because one, that guy sucks.
Yeah.
And two, the song kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Let's write a new song.
I mean, they spent so much money on the parade. You know, they might as well.
I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
I don't personally like care for them. Just like shell up BTS. You know what I mean?
Dude, the army would show up.
Dude.
The army would show up.
The problem is they show up every day.
Yeah.
I kind of like want to bait the army on Twitter, but then I'm like a little scared.
Yeah.
Like they're going to come burn my house down. You know, they'll find me. So
shout out to Selena and Keely a little bit, but Selena is BTS army diehard.
That's not. Fan of BTS, fine. BTS army is like,
oof.
Yeah. This would be a lover, not a fighter. Next up, the Lame Lounge. Disney announced the Disney Vacation Club Starview Station Lounge at the top of Innoventions.
Hey, it's something.
Okay, but like, so it's got cool chairs, some cool never before seen art, space stuff. What does a lounge need to be cool?
Alcohol.
Yes.
And there is none.
There's no way. They got away with the Black Spire Outpost is on a different planet.
They won't do it.
They got away with Blue Bayou because it's like, they're pre-mixed in this really dark, hidden restaurant. They're not going to do it up there.
No.
Because people can go there and get wasted.
They won't, because in Epcot, the alcohol capital Disney World, right? They do not serve alcohol in their DVC lounge.
Oh, they have a DVC lounge.
On top of Journey into Imagination with Figment, there's an upstairs, and that's the DVC lounge. It's mainly just drinks and snacks. Kind of cool, though, to go and just get drinks and snacks and not having to pay.
Oh, okay. So there is something.
Yeah.
So you're going to get me in there?
Sure.
So it says DVC and their guests. So.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But I don't know. And this is, Freddie pointed this out, bad news for Tomorrowland.
It is.
Because that building's not going away, apparently. Yeah.
They could convert it.
They could just be like, this is the lounge for now while we close other parts of Tomorrowland.
Exactly.
Wishful thinking.
Exactly.
That is a cool building with really bad, like, not architecture, just like a really bad facade, kind of. It's got like old neon, old stucco. That shape of the building is cool.
The way it moves is cool.
That's broken. That's
completely broken?
They decommissioned it. There's no way that still works. If the fountain stopped working after a year, if there's no way that building spins. But it's a cool building. So that building can be converted to look futuristic. We'll see. Low hopes. Yeah. Next up, a pressing Matterhorn. Matterhorn is opening October 14th. It's just under a little refurbishment.
Cool.
Next up, save water, use plastic. Turf added to the Mickey Floral and Storybook Land grass. Did you notice this?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I saw that. It gave me some inspiration to maybe add turf to my front yard.
I'm like really mixed on the turf thing.
Yeah. Brandy hates it. I'm okay with it.
I don't want turf in my house.
You don't?
I'm just straight up. 2, the turf Disney uses, it's been in downtown Disney for years. I took a picture of it once. It has like brown blades of grass, yellow blades of grass,
That's
different green.
$15 a yard kind of turf.
Dude, that's like $15 a square foot.
A square foot, sorry,
Yeah.
not a yard.
That stuff is and it's like coarse hair. It's not like
St. Augustine.
football turf. St. Augustine.
Like that like thick blades.
Yeah, it's not. You can like run your fingers through it a little bit.
Right.
It's weird. It's really high quality, but it's made of plastic.
Right.
Which is like we're on this whole microplastic thing, and I don't know. Like on the one hand, yeah, save water, but on the other hand, like I feel like we're gonna figure out how to make water at some point, but we're not gonna get the plastic out of the earth, you know. So I think at least with Disney, it's a good idea because they keep it green all year round. So fine. And they're going to keep it up. It's not going anywhere. In your house, if you're going to try to save water, you should plant water saving plants. Yeah. I want to do clover in my future house.
Clover.
Have you seen that stuff?
No.
Disney actually had that on Main Street. So I think that's their first like water saving thing. It's like little clovers, but it's like tiny.
Oh, okay.
So you can use it as like grass.
As like a grass replacement?
Clover. Let's look up clover grass. I have a picture. If like I pull up like a Disneyland duck, but like
it's pretty neat.
Yeah. You know, let me see if I could search duck on.
Right now, dude, I have this like patch of grass in my front yard that is killing me, dude. I can't figure out why it's yellow.
So pee. An animal peed there.
But look at that. It's
that whole thing.
That whole area.
There must be some shade thing.
What I called somebody and asked like a grass place, and
how tiny
that looks nice.
Yeah, I have this picture of a duck on Main Street, and the clover is very tiny.
But yeah, they told me that they think there's like a fungus or something, man, and it's spreading more and more. So it's like it's frustrating me.
Did you get a dog, by the way? Did it happen?
Not in my house yet, but I am getting a dog. Yes.
Just like Dwight says, designate a pee corner in the backyard because it's gonna just murder all your grass.
So I have a runner, like a 4 foot wide area on the side of my house. That's gonna be his area. It's like,
and you know, it's all gonna die.
Yeah. Okay. It's like 30 feet long, that whole area. So, and the dog's 2 pounds. Yeah. So it's gonna be.
How much bigger is that dog gonna get?
7 pounds.
Oh, so small dog. What is it?
Who knows?
You don't know.
Who knows?
Adopted dog.
Yeah.
Saved. Yeah, my future plan is just like a nice big corner, like pebbles. And then, dude, you train a dog to do anything, it's like, oh no, I need to pee on my pebbles. I won't pee anywhere else.
Those are my pebbles.
Yeah. And then like, oh, but what? It's like you could hose down pebbles. Oh, what if they get gross? Change the pebbles.
Yeah.
Instead of the grass, you know, the clover. Yeah. Let's save the world, everyone.
I just don't know if they make a doggy door that I can put in a wall.
Oh,
because it's in my living room. If I were to put a doggy door right there, it goes right out to the runner, to that area on the side.
Isn't there like that window there?
There's a window.
Just give him a little ramp or something. I don't know.
That's not a bad idea. Put some stairs.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. Huh.
Yeah. All right. Next up, discounted scraps. So Magic Key Pass holders can save 30% on select merchandise. This includes Halloween merchandise at the Disneyland Resort from September 21st to October 14th.
That's cool. They've done this in the past.
It's all going to be gone by then. All the good stuff.
You think that's what it is? You think this is like a clearance?
They know everyone wants it now.
Yeah.
It's all going to be gone. It's not like clearance, but a little bit.
Yeah.
And then by October 14th.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Dude, that sweater's not going to be there. The plushies. It's all going to be
by October 14th, we're going to be tired of Halloween.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yep. Oh, dude. I have the Tramtober key art in my head already. It's so good. It's going to be so good. Because now we're like all in on conserving the trams. I feel like that's not the right word.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Still using them.
Yeah. Conserve is, yes, preserve, whatever, doesn't matter. And that's weird. So that's cool, I guess. Like, if you like the scraps, you know what this is good for? The home decor, because that stuff always sticks around.
Yeah.
So this is like the next year shopping. This is
Maybe
like,
I'll do that.
This is like my mom goes to Target December 26th.
Yeah.
And buys the giant Santa Claus.
The fake tree for the next year.
Yeah. No, the fake trees are gone. It's the big plastics that light up.
Oh yeah.
More plastic.
Yeah.
And finally, our last headline, Disney One Prime Plus Premium All Access Pass. The rumored Disney all-encompassing membership plan.
Prime membership.
Yeah, I'm calling Disney One.
That's probably what it's going to be, yeah.
Because everyone's on the one thing, and it brings it all together. Because someone asked me, like, why does everyone do one? Like, one, it's like a clean sounding name. Two, it kind of brings everything together into one subscription. Like, it's not called Apple Plus. There's Apple TV Plus, which they had to call it. See, Apple TV would be a great name for a service, but they named the box that, so it's too late.
Yeah.
So Apple One gives you the subscription with TV, music, iCloud,
Apple Arcade.
and Apple Arcade. But then there's like Apple One Premium. So it's not just one, it's two. And that includes like news and fitness.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
thought I had that too. I guess not.
I have the family version of
me
one,
too.
which is totally worth it.
It's $30 a month, right?
Oh, no, you have the premium.
Oh,
then.
that's the premium one?
Yeah, the family is 15.
Really?
Or 20. It's 20.
Huh.
Yeah.
I think it's because I needed the 2 terabytes.
Oh,
I have
okay.
2 terabytes, so it might just automatically do that.
Yeah, except like I didn't know you share the storage.
Yeah.
So I like gave Kimmy the TV and I'm like, oh, back up your phone here. Just use my storage. And then I had to tell her you can't back up your messages. 95 gigs.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Dude, I have 609 gigs backed up on my family plan. My mom has 400 by herself.
We need iMessage needs what Signal has. Signal is the best, just no one uses it.
Yeah.
It lets you trim your messages.
Trim?
Like you have this huge conversation. You could say delete all media, or you can say like
That's nice.
save the last 1,000 messages, save the last 30 days, save the last 90 days. Like after 90 days, kill those conversations.
30 days is too soon and 1 year is too long. Those are the
90
two.
days is like
That's good.
you got to give us what Apple doesn't give us, options.
Right.
Yeah. Or I could just buy more storage. We'll see. All right, but
I got one more news.
well, how do we feel about this? I don't think they're gonna get us.
I don't know what. I give them too much money already. I don't know what else.
I'm not gonna give. I don't care about D23.
Yeah, exactly. Me either.
I have Disney Plus. I have the Disney bundle, which is the one thing that has not gone up in price. Disney bundle ad-free Hulu. It's $20 still.
Wow. I should just do that.
I think you have to do it on Hulu, but yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Because I pay for ad-free Hulu and I pay for Disney Plus.
Yeah, so this gives you both for $20, and it comes with ESPN Plus, which you give to your buddy who needs it,
Yeah.
or my uncle who watches like UFC every now and then.
Yeah.
But yeah, what else are they gonna put in here? Actually, I wonder if this is for non-pass holders.
They're going to give you some theme park perks.
Yeah, like
Well-
a discount on tickets or discount on multi-day tickets.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
here's what it's going to be. You're going to pay. You're going to get Disney Plus. You're going to get D23. And you're going to get discount and multi-day tickets that are probably not as good of a discount as AAA. And then
or matching.
And maybe like a 10% merch discount.
Yeah.
Which is, decent. But yeah, I don't know. Will this include Disney, some Fountain Valley? What is it?
And my next news item,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to call it Dreamin', Lightin', and Vallyin'. Disney Dreamlight Valley releases tonight. AKA, because today's Wednesday, yesterday. So it released on September 6th to early access adopters.
So it's going to be free, but you can buy it.
You can buy it by giving them money for in-game cosmetics right now, and you get stones or whatever they're called. And yeah, you have it up. It's releasing on Switch, PC, Xbox. Is that Epic Game Store?
Yeah.
Wow. Steam, PlayStation, and the App Store.
Mac App Store.
The Mac App Store. It's going to be cross-play, cross-save, but in early access, you can't transfer over your currency.
Got it.
So if you
it's going to be like $20, right?
For the initial one?
Yeah.
30. 30 is the cheapest.
I may just do it.
Yeah. Don't do it on Switch.
No, I'm going to do it on PlayStation.
Yeah.
That's all I play on now. Dude, I'm highly considering transferring my Mew to Pokemon Home because you get 30 Pokemon for free. All the other Pokemon I don't care about. Backing up my island and just selling my Switch.
Really? You really don't use it?
I have Smash, but like whatever. The next Switch is going to come out at some point. Yeah. How often are people going to want to come over and play Smash? Never. So
I don't play my Switch anymore. The only time I do is when my friends are over, or when Kaylee's over and we're playing a party game or something, or Jackbox. But like myself, like one player games, I don't play my Switch anymore.
Yeah,
the collecting does.
All you, if you're wondering about the island, an Animal Crossing, you can back it up. Nintendo will only transfer it if you say I lost my Switch or I got it stolen. You can't say I no longer have it. And they'll like sneaky, they'll tell you, we can only do it if you tell us you lost it or stole it.
Yeah, or it got stolen.
Oh, actually I lost it. Okay. Like they have to, Nintendo.
Weird, man.
I hate them, man. But you have to like keep your subscription, your $20, and you have to have the original serial number. So mark that down. And I believe that's it. And make sure it's backed up. Tom Nook will tell you. Because I can't, if that island, if there was never a pandemic, I wouldn't care about that island anymore. But man, that was such a point in time.
It was.
I can't lose that island.
It was. And this game is literally Disney's Animal Crossing. It's
but it's also trying to be Stardew Valley.
At the same time, yeah.
That's what the valley is.
Right. I've seen some reviews on it already. Like people have been playing it for a little while. It's pretty neat, man. There's some.
Do they like it?
They do. They're saying it's actually like surprisingly really good. And IGN did like a little first impressions. The first thing he said is, "This really reminds me of Kingdom Hearts." And I was like, "Why?" So the whole thing is, even on Animal Crossing, when you're trying to recruit new villagers, you go to other islands. In this, you go to other worlds. So they're condensed worlds of Disney movies. So he was only able to go to Moana. But in Moana, you go to an island, and Moana and Maui are chilling there. And you do a little bit of missions, whatever they need or whatever. And then Moana gets invited to your island. And then she builds her looking like hut based on what her theme is from the movie, and then brings over cosmetics based on her movie. Pretty neat stuff, man.
Yeah, this could be like I'll play this instead of browsing YouTube. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's very comfort food.
Yeah.
Which I'm really excited to play.
I want Stardew Valley to be that, but that time limit per day, I know you can just like, oh, you'll do it next year because the game goes on forever.
Yeah.
But it's like you have to make it back home or you faint.
I hate time limits in games, dude. That's why I couldn't play Majora's Mask. It gives me anxiety.
Yeah. That's why like Stardew Valley would almost be better if you had to get home by the time your energy gets wasted because you can replenish your energy.
Yeah.
Which like, you know, instead like you can upgrade it over time and have longer days, but it's not like that.
You have to plan your day out accordingly, and that kind of annoys me.
Yeah.
That's why I like Animal Crossing so much. You just go and vibe. And I'm hoping that's what this game is. Right now you can go, I mean, by the time you guys listen to this, it'll be out in early access. But if you don't want to pay for it, you can go on their website and make your character at the very least. And then you can import it into the game when it comes out. But it's officially launching in 2023. But as of now, it's going to be early access.
And look, guys, early access means it's going to be janky.
Yeah.
Don't pay for it if you're not ready because it's going to be free.
And I don't recommend you getting it on Switch. That's going to be the lowest end hardware possible to run it.
It's old.
Yeah. It's like a 7-year-old Android phone at this point. But Brandy's going to play it on her Switch. I'll let you guys know how it goes.
I'm going to look it up.
What?
The Switch chip. Tegra X1, released in 2015. Yeah, you're right. 7 years. Look at that. All right. It is time for our Big Thunder topic of the week. Alice in Disneyland. So, Rain's doing something. He's got his Gandalf hat. Why?
Huh?
There's
The Mad Hatter, dude.
That's
it's a stretch, but
quite.
yeah.
So I wanted to give you guys another, we're back in actual real things in Disneyland. We've been getting a little weird, right? Got to pepper in the normal stuff. So I figured there's a lot of Alice in Disneyland.
There is
a ton.
More than any other park.
Yeah.
I think.
So she deserves her own episode because the ride, we can get in depth in the ride one day. But let's do all of it. So let's start with the ride itself. Alice in Wonderland. And I got everyone's favorite, the website description.
Hey.
Take a topsy-turvy trip into the nonsensical world of Disney's Alice in Wonderland aboard an oversized caterpillar. I like when they just describe the thing literally. You're late for a very important date. Wind along a curving path surrounded by surreal sights, dazzling colors, and madcap music as you retrace the steps of Alice and her adventures in Wonderland. Glide through the White Rabbit's house, Tulgey Wood, and the Queen's Garden. Encounter Wonderland locals, the Mad Hatter, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, the Cheshire Cat, and more. Down and down you go until you come face to face with the Queen of Hearts, who cries, "Off with their heads!" Can you escape in time to make it to the unbirthday party where you're the guest of honor? Curiouser and curiouser. And this is a Disneyland exclusive. You won't find this charming attraction anywhere else. It made its Fantasyland debut on June 14th, 1958, nearly 3 years after Disneyland Park opened to the public. And it's only gotten better over the years. In 1984, the painted cutouts of the original attraction were replaced with three-dimensional characters. New lighting and special effects were also added in 2014. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
After 50 years, Alice in Wonderland continues to be a favorite stop in Fantasyland for both children and adults.
Dude, what a ride. It's one of my favorite Fantasyland rides for sure. It definitely top 2.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the other one?
Not Alice, Snow White.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah. I kind of flipped because Pinocchio's up there for me too. Only because of how weird it is. But the new Snow White is just so good. And Alice has like this very special place for me where there's just like a lot of, I was really into Alice in Wonderland for a few years. And
like in a goth way?
Yeah, exactly. And having the exclusivity and not kind of realizing it is kind of cool too.
And it's a good ride. It's not, like they said, it's not like all cardboard cutouty.
No.
Like that was a long time ago that they fixed that. That's probably the Fantasyland refurb when they made it into the town.
Yeah. And I feel like it is the only Fantasyland ride where it's both inside and outside, right?
Yeah.
Other than the loading area.
Yeah.
So I had that whole little outside section.
That has gotten wider and wider over the years because of OSHA.
Yeah. It's not that good. Like objectively, it's not that good, but it's just really cool.
The outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to look like you were going to fall over, but that's like illegal now. But yeah, it's still cool. And I believe you're on top of Mr. Toad's in the building.
Are you really?
Yeah, I think it's like 2-story. That's what someone told me. Someone verify that because I'm not going to. But
that would make sense. I mean, it's right there.
Yeah, and I love getting on the ride. You're kind of under everything too. That is, you're in Underland. That's the whole thing.
Do they ever say Underland?
I think it's in the book, and she calls it Wonderland. It's like a whole, or is that in the Tim Burton?
No, I think it's in the book.
Yeah.
I feel like the book's weirder than Tim Burton's version.
The book is very weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're under everything, and it's like got this cozy feel. You got the little plants and all that. Go inside, and I mean, you go outside and then back inside again.
Yeah.
It's like it does feel very special. It feels very different than most rides.
It does. It does. And I don't typically think about it as being Fantasyland. That whole section, that whole Alice section, to me is like not 1.5, but like that's Alice in Wonderland's area.
Yeah.
That's Wonderland. That's not Fantasyland for me. I think that's what they wanted to do when they wanted to put Harry Potter. It was going to be similar to the Alice section where it's like you get a couple rides, you get a shop, and that's pretty much it.
It doesn't work with Harry Potter.
It doesn't.
Harry Potter. if you don't have Hogwarts, it just doesn't work. That is Harry Potter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do love this ride. I wish the line wasn't as long. You can't really fix that queue either.
Yeah, the switchbacks, man.
The worst queue. It's in that episode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's very cool. You get to celebrate your unbirthday at the end.
And it's always pretty long.
Because it's very good.
Yeah.
It holds up. It's not janky.
Mm-hmm.
You'd think it would be. And the projections are very good. And
very tastefully done.
yeah. And it's very immersive inside. You know, it's very tight in there. Like there isn't so much they can do. But it's very good. I love it. The effects are really great.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful ride. And you get that very old throwback with the mushroom that was the ticket booth.
That's right.
The door's still open. People are in there. They go in and I saw it the other day. And you've got the little book on top, the Alice in Wonderland book. That's kind of just like, oh, you're in a storybook. Yeah, it's great. I love it.
What's your opinion on the movie? On the animated movie?
I love it.
Yeah.
It's very weird. The whole walrus thing, dude.
Yeah. The walrus on the baker.
I almost watched it the other day.
Did you?
In the background or something.
It's very short.
Yeah.
It's, I think, like an hour and 5 minutes or
something. They had to
something.
animate that stuff back then. They weren't going to make it long.
Yeah.
And probably one of the coolest things about the movie is all the rotoscoping. Have you seen all the live action?
Live action?
There's live action footage of Alice in Wonderland because the reason Disney's so good at animating is because like they're kind of not. They acted all of this out with a little actress.
That's right.
They drew over it.
That's right.
Like she sits there at a table and goes through a door.
That was like Walt Disney's first big hit. They were releasing the live action versions that they were like serial. It was like a serial. And there was like 13 or 14 episodes of it, but it was all Alice in Wonderland stuff with that little girl.
Yeah, that's the actor too. And I think she reprised her role in Kingdom Hearts as like an old woman.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So yeah, she's great. All that's really great. And it's like the first mocap, you know?
Yeah.
Or PCAP as they call it now. Performance capture. Yeah. Good stuff. The only thing, okay, two things kind of that I missed. Does this count as Alice in Disneyland? The poster for the ride is under the little bridges to get in.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
But does that count as
being in Disneyland?
Does that count as separate from the ride?
It does. I think it does.
Okay. All right. I'll give that one to you, Kimmy.
Yeah.
I'll give that one to you. And she did this. We'll get to the other thing later. But yeah, that's just one more thing. The poster for the ride is there. It is a creepy poster.
The one where she's like,
yeah, and the colors are all off.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like we keep kind of mentioning, Alice in Wonderland's just weird. Yeah. But that's the beauty of it. I saw it wasn't Defunctland. It was Yesterworld that he recently did on the Disney Channel. And he was talking about that in the wonderful world of Disney, back in the 50s when they would have it on ABC, the two movies that Walt Disney allowed to be played on TV were Dumbo and Alice in Wonderland, and that's it.
Why?
No idea. I don't think anybody really knew. He was just like, these are the only two I'll release on TV. But think about it. In the 50s, you were watching Alice in Wonderland in black and white, which would be kind of odd. It's such a colorful, very like vibrant movie, but in black and white. I don't know if he was like, because of that, it's not going to be as good. So you're going to still want to go watch it at the movies. Well, who knows? I don't even remember when the movie came out. I think it was like late 40s, 50s. Let me see.
Very old. And you couldn't bring movies home back then.
No.
Like that was it.
Yeah.
Which is also crazy.
Oh, God. 2010 and 2016.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see here.
I remember seeing the first one. It was freaking weird.
Yeah. Man, dude, there's been so many Alice in Wonderland movies. The first one in 1915. The Disney one was 1951.
Nice.
So,
right. Yeah.
An hour and 15 minutes.
So it only took them 7 years to make a ride. So we can't complain too much that we still don't have.
What came out 7 years ago that was Disney?
Moana?
Was it Moana?
Because they're doing the Moana thing, right?
Yeah. What's 7 years ago? 2015?
So Moana was 2016, but the ride's not open yet, so.
Ah.
I don't know, guys.
Wait, what ride?
or experience. Epcot's getting some more.
Oh yeah, the walkthrough.
Oh, it's a walkthrough.
Yeah,
It's okay. Epcot's kind of a walkthrough park, right?
it is. I like it.
So in that same area, Alice's like house. It's not her house, but it kind of is. Like we claim.
You go up to the little door, you know.
Is it the White Rabbit's house?
No idea.
Huh. Let's see.
We went to his house in the movie
You know the house that she.
that she gets big in.
Yeah.
That's the White Rabbit's house.
I don't know. Whose house is it? In Kingdom Hearts, it's like the strange room and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's White Rabbit's house.
Oh.
Oh, it kind of looks like her with the.
That
Man.
does look like her. That's wow.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, it's the White Rabbit's house.
Curious and curious.
So you have that, and great picture spot for the kids, right? I think we all have a picture in front of there.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got to see if I do.
Just opening the door, like.
Or just like standing in front of it, you know, because it's like kid sized, you know. But yeah, it just expands on that whole corner, and kind of attached to it is the Mad Hatter in Fantasyland. One of 2 Mad Hatters in Disneyland.
That is the weirdest thing to me, dude. Like, and nobody ever questions it.
Yeah. So the Mad Hatter in Fantasyland. Let's see. Top off a whimsical trip through Fantasyland by taking your pick from all kinds of Disney-themed headwear, from tiaras and princess hennins to Mickey ears and more. Be sure to put a cap on your purchase by personalizing a hat with your name.
Have you ever been in there?
Yeah, dude, I go in there all the time. It's a great store.
I don't think I've. No, I have been.
There's the
there.
big mirror.
Yeah, I have
on the ceiling.
I haven't been there in a while though. Might go today.
Yeah, you should. You kind of see the Matterhorn behind it. But yeah, and there's the teacup in front of it. To another wonderful photo op. But yeah, I love this whole area. This is almost like more Fantasyland than Fantasyland. Like,
yeah,
it's the music of the Mad Tea Party, which I guess we could just start talking about. Pour yourself into an oversized teacup and spin through a whimsical party. Take a twirl in a teacup. Celebrate your unbirthday with a wild whirl through Wonderland. Again with the madcap. What is madcap?
No idea.
Madcap. Why I keep putting T everywhere? T. What does madcap mean? Amusingly eccentric. And is it a hat? Is it a mad hat pun? Madcap.
I would imagine because
Disney copywriter, we see you.
Yeah.
We see you, bud. Madcap music fills the air as you rotate below a canopy of colorful lanterns. Inspired by the Mad Hatter's Tea Party from Walt Disney's animated classic Alice in Wonderland, this timeless attraction features the same resplendent colors and objects of disproportionate size. It's an exuberant swirlabration, and you're the guest of honor.
Somebody had a thesaurus.
I saw this.
Splendid.
It was like a dad joke thing.
Uh-huh.
Like, my wife accused me of stealing her thesaurus. Not only was I appalled, but I was like shocked, taken aback, and insulted. Those aren't the ones, but it was great. Okay. Spinning, not your cup of tea. A wheel in the center of the teacup lets you control the direction and speed of your spin. If you decide you want a wild ride, simply turn the wheel fast and hold on. If you want a gentler ride, you may opt to not turn the wheel at all. It's not to, Disney, not to turn the wheel at all. Please be aware that although you can control the spinning, your teacup automatically tosses and turns on the platform deck. And so, you know how, like, I didn't put it for Alice because it'll say like dark, scary, loud for the classification. This classification is spinning.
Interesting.
Yeah, there is a spinning classification on the website.
So I think we can agree that the Mad Tea Party is maybe the most quintessential Disney ride, right?
How?
Like, it is the most iconic thing at Disneyland.
Iconic?
When people are like, name a ride at Disneyland, as somebody who doesn't go all the time, the teacups.
They wouldn't say Haunted Mansion?
No.
Haunted House, as they would say?
I think they say Pirates on Haunted Mansion, yes. Maybe. But I think more people would say teacups. Not Mad Tea Party. They say teacups.
Yeah. Of course they say the wrong thing.
Yeah.
It's okay. We call them teacups.
Mm.
Let's see. It is at 5 of the 6 Disney theme parks.
5 of the 6. I wonder which one it's not.
Let's see. Plays a carousel version of the Unbirthday song. Let's see.
I'm going to say Paris. It's not in Paris.
Of course it's in Paris. It has that beautiful canopy.
Dang. Hong Kong.
It's at Hong Kong.
Dang. Which one isn't it at then?
Shanghai.
Wow.
So it's at Disneyland, Magic Kingdom, Tokyo, Paris, Hong Kong.
They built a new Disneyland without the teacups.
I think Shanghai has the Winnie the Pooh one. With the honey.
Well, yeah.
Even though that's what Xi Jinping looks like. Still banned in China. Okay. I go on this ride every time I see No Wait.
That's what we were talking about, yeah. But once you start seeing the line go through the switchback and like,
yeah, I guess it's gonna be a
head
few,
to the end, yeah,
because it's an all at once loading ride.
Yeah,
like kind of like the swings. You know, it's you're not gonna keep going, but I still love it. I love, especially at night, get the lanterns above you. That's the other thing. We're the only open air one.
Interesting.
They're all covered,
except us.
Yeah, because we're the only place with that consistent weather.
Yeah,
and I believe we're the only one below ground. Because in one of her infamous rants, Tess said the Magic Kingdom one sucks because it's covered and it's above ground at Magic Kingdom. It's level, right?
Yeah.
And it makes it not.
When it's level, you get more bumper car feel.
And you see everything outside.
Yeah.
This is like you have the walls.
Yeah.
You're underneath. And there's that big tree in the queue. I love that.
The sunken place.
Yeah. The sunken place. Okay, is the little control room also like also the White Rabbit's house?
I feel like they're trying to go for
vibe.
like a village.
Yeah.
You know, like it's another house next. It's the neighbor. It's the rabbit's neighbor. The white dog's house.
But as for the music, that music reminds me of being a kid. Because it's like you're always in Fantasyland as a kid. You hear it from far, like kind of far away. But it never gets old.
It's not annoying, which is kind of
you would think
weird.
it is because you hear the teapots and all the crazy sounds, the brum, brum, like the low stuff. But it's just so fun. Yeah, you'd probably get sick of it running the ride, but I guess you never hear it for too long. And I think the song is so all over the place. I don't think it repeats at all. I mean, it probably does, but it doesn't feel like it does. So you don't get like, oh, here's that part again.
Yeah, it always feels like it's something different.
It like keeps going. Yeah.
Great.
Curious.
Great song though.
It is.
Top tier Disney.
I don't remember the last time I went on the teacups during the day. And like, it's been getting dark really late and I still don't know.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time I went on the teacups.
Really?
Yeah.
I've got like a million pictures and videos from. Yeah. Kim and I go on all the time. Dude, you should go tonight.
Yeah.
There you go. Great ride. Do you have a favorite teacup?
I always like the light blue.
With the gold accents?
Yes. Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Might be my favorite.
My infamous profile picture is in the light blue teacup with no design and the dark blue rim.
The one where you're like,
where my head's just down?
Yeah.
Shout out to Tori, who took that picture in 2012 or something. Yeah.
I remember, you never had Father Way, huh? As a teacher.
Which one was he? Look like the one who looked like Don Bosco?
Yes. Yeah. I know. I never thought of that.
Really?
Yeah.
That was the whole joke. He looked like Don Bosco reincarnated.
Yeah. He always told this whole thing. Did you know that there's a certain teacup that's faster than the others?
That is physically impossible.
It is.
Because everything is just on this whole like gear and belt set or whatever. I know. You can't have gears with belts. It's one or the other. They're all being pulled by the same thing.
Yes.
Like it just... There could be one where it's easier to spin the wheel, but it's not spinning like the whole thing faster.
I have this core memory though of being at grad night and walking by the teacups and seeing Father Way on that exact teacup he kept talking about. It was the orange one.
Got it.
Yeah. I was like,
Like, look, when you're far away, look at it. And it's what Disney said, that it's going to spin itself. The entire thing is on one disc that spins one way. And then there are 3 other discs that spin. I don't know which way they spin. Maybe the other way, maybe the same way. And all the cups are attached to like the same disc as 5 other cups or something.
individual spinners.
So the whole thing spins at the same time. You can rotate your cup faster, but that's on you, right? Like,
take some forearm strength in there, dude.
yeah. And you got to do it like you're turning it like what did they call it? The
Over and under?
crossover.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, there's no faster cup. Just look at it from far away and you'll understand.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get on tonight. That
Get
sounds
on
good.
the orange one.
Yeah, I will.
I mean, telling yourself it's faster will make it feel faster. Placebo. But that is everything for that little area. The Alice in Wonderland area.
Fantasyland, Alice in Wonderland.
Just Wonderland.
Wonderland, yeah.
Yeah. So
I remember you talking, while we stay in the area, I remember you talking about a couple weeks ago that you saw the Mad Hatter.
yes.
Do they typically have character interactions in Wonderland at all?
Oh, like is he there?
Yeah.
I'm sure that
Where did you see him?
the area we're about to talk about.
Got it.
Near the bathrooms.
Okay.
I believe the more crowded areas, like, Fantasyland, whatever, in the morning is when the characters are more interactive there.
Got it.
Like Belle and the Beast ride the carousel in the morning.
Really?
Yeah, they've done that. Dude, that little drumline band, I forgot what they're called.
The Beebs in Toyland one?
No. They're like, I forgot what they're called, but they're like a little grandstand band. Like it's like 6 people, like
yes.
a little ensemble.
Yes.
Dude, they'll ride the carousel while playing
The Mary
instruments.
Poppins ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool. All that kind of stuff is like more morning stuff because all the babies are there. It's less crowded. It's less crowded with like larger people. Like it's just like kids and their parents, right? And kids don't push people around. You know what I mean? So I think they run around more there. But yeah, we did not forget. Kind of in the area, but we've exited a little bit around the corner. The bathrooms. They're not that bad once you're in there. I feel like the outside feels dirty.
Do you think so?
Have you been in that bathroom?
Yes, I love that bathroom.
No, the inside's fine.
But even
Inside's very clean.
the outside theming is cool.
No, dirty. Like there's just too many people there.
Oh,
It's like,
okay.
it's like, it feels grimy. Like all the sweatiest people are all hanging out over there. Like the floor is wet from the water fountain. Put a water refill station there. I don't know. There's this like, just like you ask someone name a ride at Disneyland. If you say where are the bathrooms in Disneyland, that's the bathroom people know.
Yeah.
Like,
Or Main Street. The left ones by City Hall.
people don't know about that bathroom.
You don't think so?
No. If anything, it's the Plaza Inn bathroom. But that one has like 2 stalls and always smells terrible. I hate that bathroom.
Me too.
It's never worth it.
Me too.
But yeah, no, it's going to be Space Mountain or these bathrooms. But it's card themed inside. Like what are the cards called? The little soldiers.
Deck of cards? I don't.
The
Queen of Hearts soldiers?
Queen of Hearts.
It's going to be like someone with the suits.
Or like spades, What are the Queen of Hearts? The card soldiers.
All right.
All right. Okay. Card soldiers.
Do you guys have your family have like a card game that you guys play?
We just used to play Texas Hold'em.
Just straight up Texas Hold'em?
Yeah, because we only played like, one of my uncles really loved Crazy Eights and Speed.
Okay.
The game Speed. We loved Go Fish as a kid. Yeah, we don't do that kind of thing.
My family has had this one game that I've played literally since I was like 1. Okay. And whenever we get together, it's like, oh, we're getting together to play cards. And we all put money in and it's called Viuda, which in Spanish means widow. Okay. So it's like kind of like a mixture of Go Fish and poker. You have like 9 people You play with 9 people, and then in the middle there's a hand, right? Like, I guess the house's hand, and then you trade cards with the middle until somebody knocks, and then you go around once, and then whoever has the lowest has to put in a life until you're left with no life and you're widow. It's the fun. It's the best card game, dude. And it's so fun. It just lasts like 5-6 hours every time you play.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like till everyone gets out?
Till everyone gets out.
And if you're out, you're out.
If you're out, you can buy in.
Oh, with like more real money?
Yeah. Like you $5 and then you get 2 more lives.
Wow.
But we
Pay to win.
My cousin Michael's daughter was there at my uncle's last night, and she's like 1 year old, but a little less than 1 year old. And one of my other uncles is like, "That was you?" Almost 30 years ago, on one of my other uncle's laps, playing cards, like learning how to play the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it lasts forever because everyone just keeps putting in $5 until they give up on putting in $5.
You could only buy in once.
Oh, you can only buy in once.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you can only remarry once.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. So yeah, near that area, there's enough stalls in there. I feel like it's a decent bathroom.
Mm-hmm. Near
that area is of course the Cheshire Cat, who's just in the wall. It has no effects. I feel like he should at this point. He should talk to you.
It's 2022.
Let him speak. Let him say things. You know, give him like 50 lines. You know,
you can put an Alexa in there. You know what I mean, and have him respond in some way,
or just like randomly say things, disappear.
Yeah,
but like once every 10 minutes, so you don't run out of lines. You know, once every 5 minutes. You don't want them to keep going because then like
they will. They'll do it for sure.
Will they?
At this point, who knows?
And you've got the huge white rabbit statue that people used to put stuff in, and
they still put stuff in.
No, they
they locked it up.
Yep. With there was a screw that they used. I think it was still just a Phillips, but it's going to be something weird soon.
So people can go in there and with a keychain and take it off.
Yeah, but there was he's still there, a huge white rabbit statue. And you got that's where it says Queens and Kings, right? And it's got like the little king and all that. So definitely still Alice themed bathrooms.
It's I'm one of the best, I think, in the whole park.
Like best themed bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what else is themed?
Galaxy's Edge.
Those aren't themed. They're just in world.
Yeah.
Dude, it's always like a mess, but the Hungry Bear bathrooms, the light fixtures and some good stuff. But yeah, these are well themed. I think it could be like they could do a little bit more, but they don't. It's already like they've already gone more than the minimum. So.
Right.
Yeah, that's great. And nearby, there's the benches along the wall, and that's where I saw the Mad Hatter himself. But he is gone all the way down Main Street with Alice. Like they're the characters that like they can leave Fantasyland, and they've gone all the way to the Ragtime Piano that used to be in front of Refreshment Corner.
Yeah.
Now it's like shoved in the Jolly Holiday, and they dance around with people and like
that's so neat, dude.
Yeah, that's like some magic at Disneyland stuff.
And Mad Hatter and Alice are both, in my opinion, characters that can look very good because they're face characters. Mad Hatter, all you got to do is put the prosthetic nose, and you have the Mad Hatter. Alice, you just have a girl blonde hair, and you're pretty much good to go. But they never look cheesy to me.
Yeah, it's like, you know that in the movie he's tiny and his face is red and he's psychotic, but it just works when he's
regular size.
Yeah. And they make him larger than Alice, but it still works for some reason.
Yeah.
It's like the character he gives off is great. And, you know, it's like the one character interaction I've had that I've enjoyed. Because I don't want to talk to characters.
Yeah.
But he was great because it wasn't like I know I talked about it before, but I think it's like he's not talking about the events of the movie. Like, oh, you know, I really love I already forgot the rabbit's name, the other one.
Mad Hatter
rabbit.
Something hair.
Yeah, it is. March Hare.
March Hare.
It's like, oh, the March Hare, and I really love tea. It's like, dude, what are you talking about? Yeah.
Talking about traffic on the 605 coming in.
But he was talking about how the parade's going to come through later.
Yeah.
And Alice is in the Main Street Electrical Parade.
Yeah.
There's a mushroom float. And then there's like another one with her on top of it.
The end one, the new end one.
No.
Oh, you're right. There's another one.
And then there's one with the caterpillar on it.
Yeah.
And the Cheshire Cat's on the back of one of them. Like, there are 2 to 3. I don't know if one of them, the mushroom with the butterfly, counts. Let's pretend it does.
It's a mushroom. It's a mushroom.
3 floats for Alice. Now, this is an old parade. So there wasn't a lot to pull from back then,
But there was enough. I just think Alice was so popular. Like,
everyone saw her on TV, apparently.
Exactly.
There's no Dumbo float.
There's not. Yeah,
and she talks on the parade,
Mm-hmm.
Talked about that in Broken Immersion, but she's got her own little cavalcade inside the parade. And, the Alice love does not stop. And, there's some of this stuff that just like popped up randomly. Oh, good thing I didn't forget it. She's at the end of Fantasmic waving.
She's on the boat.
She's on the Mark Twain. She's one of the characters waving. She's everywhere.
She is.
It's an easy character.
It is. But like I said, it's a good character to pull from.
It's a dress and a blonde wig that's like straightened with bangs. It's not like this like crazy styled wig, even though like they don't put effort into those wigs. They're all like the plasticky ones or whatever. But yeah, you just throw her up there and have her wave at everyone. Wave the streamers.
The streamers.
Yeah, the color guard. Yeah, she and the Mad Hatter are all over the place. And
they're really the only characters, though, right? From Alice in Wonderland that we see. Sometimes we see.
Oh, wait! White Rabbit.
Yeah,
runs around the Main Street Electrical Parade.
That's right.
Yeah, they're not in Paint the Night though.
It's Paint the Night's all new stuff.
Is there anything? No, there's Beauty and the Beast. Ariel's. They're both 90s though. Yeah,
exactly. Late 80s, early 90s.
Oh yeah, 89 was Little Mermaid.
I think so.
Yeah. But they're all over the place. And speaking of the Mad Hatter on Main Street, there's a Mad Hatter store on Main Street. And
some Disney exec was like, it's too good to pass up, to use less than once,
it really
to less
is.
than twice.
Okay, here's what's funny. The sign in Fantasyland is wood. Google's losing it downstairs. And it's got a brown hat for the Mad Hatter. But on Main Street, there's like the full hat sticking out, green, with the 10/6. I don't know what the 10/6 is. We'll have to look it up.
They explain it in the Tim Burton one.
Okay, I don't count that as a canon explanation. This says, head into Disneyland Park in style with a stop at this Main Street USA shop. It's filled to the brim with so many caps, you're sure to find the perfect fit, whether getting goofy with your headwear or personalizing a pair of Mickey ears. Yeah. So once again, another hat there. Some nice people who work there. I've encountered them. They actually have some unique stuff in here. Like the newer ears are always in here. They had like the ones with the detachable bows and stuff are always in there. So, and yeah, at the end they do the custom stuff.
Yeah. I like how it's connected to the Lincoln area.
Yeah, the Main Street Opera House and Disneyana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's 2 Mad Hatters.
That's crazy.
I don't know why it would be on Main Street though.
Or like they could even have put like the Mad Hatter 2.
Why?
I feel like it's so confusing. Like, oh, I'm in the Mad Hatter. Well, which one? There's in the same park. There's 2.
I guess.
I mean,
someone would say.
Yeah.
You're not hanging out.
Exactly.
You're not hanging out there long enough. Yeah, there are 2 of those. And then all the way back in Fantasyland, because it never stops, Alice and the White Rabbit are on It's a Small World in the England area.
They are.
Yeah. Dude, I somehow snagged a picture of this in anticipation of this episode. I was like, yeah, I got it. Because we were just on the ride. Let's see.
Alice fits the Mary Blair aesthetic so well.
Oh, yeah.
So well. Probably better than
they are.
Yeah. Better than most. than most other characters.
Yeah, this looks like it looks like her.
Yeah.
Like there's no denying it. So yeah, they're in the England area on
I
a
love
little
the chess
chessboard.
pieces.
Yeah.
Spinning in the back.
Yeah, good chess pieces. But yeah, they're on there too. There are a lot of characters on there, to be fair. But it's like I think they're better, like they fit in with that England area more than like Peter Pan would.
Right.
Yeah. So let's see. So for physical things, no, one more. There is actually one more. Storybook Land canal boats. So she's prominently there. They call her out. They call out where she lives. It's the tree that she fell down, and she's singing that song.
Which song?
The Tulip song.
That's right.
But she doesn't sing it in the movie, right? Because this isn't the song from the beginning, I think. It might be. I could just be hearing.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it
But
is.
she's singing. So you got her voice, and you got
Is hers where the house, the light turns on? If you go at night, I don't know.
I'm sure. They're all.
Something happens.
Yeah, but there's like the tree where she fell down. And it's the tree where Alice used to daydream under.
Yeah.
That's what they call it. So she's on there too. Alice, all over the place. It is, yeah, easy to put her places, but it's also like, it's such a great world.
Yeah.
And not only is it a great world in the book, but Disney did a great adaptation of it. And the best part about the Disney adaptation is it's not like they watered down the weirdness of some weird fairy tale.
They definitely did
and
not.
then made some 12-year-old bride suddenly old enough. It's like, no, it's just, here's a whimsical story that we did a pretty good job of. And I know there's the whole second part with Through the Looking Glass, and we can ignore Tim Burton. But yeah, they're all over the place. I mean, if you count Tim Burton, the Mad Hatter was in Oogie Boogie Bash. They took him out this year. But people think it's Johnny Depp. I think it's just because that movie's 12 years old. 12 and 10 years old or something, right?
And live action Disney really doesn't age well.
Yeah, no one sits there and thinks about that anymore.
Yeah.
Like, they
Remember
should
the
stop selling
Nutcracker
that
movie?
hat.
Remember the Nutcracker movie?
No.
Exactly. That came out like in the Alice in Wonderland era of live action Disney.
Do we count the Mad Tea Party? We'll just count it because the T, like the letter T.
Yeah.
It's not Alice in Disneyland, but they got their whole dance party that, if you've listened long enough, you know Rain misses during his goth emo phase. Was it a goth phase or emo? Emo.
No. That was a pretty rave boy phase.
No. It's like an MCR phase, right?
For Mad Tea Party?
Yeah. What were?
No, dude. Because Mad Tea Party was when we were like, what, 19, 20?
Yeah, that was like the end. Whoa.
I was a rave boy, dude. I was hitting up the EDCs and the Beyonds.
But you weren't raver. You're a rave boy.
Yeah. I
It was like emo raver.
I had like 2 pieces of candy on, and that was good.
Yeah, but like, I don't know.
I put eyeliner on once at a rave. I think Derek put it on me.
There are lots of different rave people.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah, I don't know. I won't even get into that. That's a whole analysis we can do at another time. But it doesn't end there at the Disneyland Resort. So we're going to kind of loosen up the Alice in Disneyland thing for a little bit. We got a lot of merch.
A lot.
And we've had this merch has not gone away. So it must be popular. And it's also just such a good idea. The Alice in Wonderland tee.
The set.
Wonderland tee.
Yeah.
They sell sets. They sell loose leaf tee. I had that for a while. Like, I'd scoop that into the thing.
You've had it before.
I have a whole thing here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you want 1 or 2 bags?
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll try it.
I got like the variety thing. The best one is the Mad Tea Party blend. It's like a peach apricot black tea.
That's nice.
And it's like you sweeten it.
Mm-hmm. Have you cold brewed it, or did you?
No, I haven't. You can let me know.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just genius.
Yeah.
Like there's no other thing that you can make tea out of. It's great. The branding has always been good.
Yeah.
It's
the black.
Yeah, it's like it's Tim Burton-esque, but the art is the original art, and it all goes together. So you get the emo and the regular just fans. They have the teacups. They have like a teacup that's 3 stacked teacups. They had like an expensive kettle.
Mm-hmm.
They've had like a fancy version and a cheap version.
I bought my mom a couple of the sets. I forget what
they had like the honey spoons. I don't know if they still they like change it all the time.
Right.
But it's not just like, oh, this is Alice. It's like this Mad Tea Party art. But merch, the tea merch, top notch. Of course, there's going to be other merch and whatever, right? Like dolls and this and that, but whatever.
My mom got like a it was in Disneyana. It was an Alice and a White Rabbit.
Nice.
But I think it was like Mary Blair edition. The dolls, really cool. So the packaging was really nice.
Yeah, that Mary Blair stuff is at Company D.
It is
right now because it probably didn't sell that well. It was good, but wasn't like a standout.
Right. Yeah.
And of course, the Wonderground Gallery. It's Wonderland, Underland, Underground. That's got to be. Yeah. That's Alice. Yeah. That Wonderground, because it started out with like the weird Alice art there, right? And it just stopped.
I mean, it's still that same aesthetic. That very weird art, the abstract stuff going on.
Yeah.
But that is the definition of Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah. So, of course, we've got that. And there's I feel like there's something in the Disneyland Hotel. Oh, right. The Disneyland Hotel lobby has the giant teacups as the seats.
Oh, do they?
In front of the front desk.
Have I been in there? What the heck? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Really? When did the Disneyland Hotel reopen? Like September last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kimmy and I went in there. I think she took a picture of me in a teacup. Something she would do.
Hearthstone Lounge. I gotta go.
It has nothing to do with Hearthstone Lounge.
No, I was just thinking about it.
Let's see.
Oh, God, dude, I'm dying right now.
Of what?
Bug bites.
Oh, it's like hunger.
No.
Like that's what it was.
Dude, look, just on my right hand, I have 3.
How do you get bug bites on your hand?
Mosquitoes running rampant at my uncle's house.
Yeah, you got to get like some sort of...
I used off. They didn't care.
Get the zapper, dude.
I think I have like 15 on my left leg.
You really never seen these teacups, huh?
No, I really haven't.
Everyone's favorite part, me looking through my phone for a picture.
Hey, the computer's been helping though.
Yeah, just looking stuff up real quick. I may or may not find the picture, but I'll look it up here.
And if you do, you can post it.
Yeah, Disneyland Hotel teacups. Yeah, look at those.
That's
it's like
cute.
while you're waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at all these covered ones. That's Paris. It's actually kind of beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Look at that.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. Alarmy. Alamy?
Yeah, it's like another Shutterstock type too.
Okay.
Yeah, I think from the outside. Can you show me from the outside? Look at that entrance. Oh yeah, here we go. Like this is what I think.
Where's that?
Paris.
Oh,
so
that's
Michael
nice.
Eisner said we're gonna make this the most beautiful park.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was kind of right. All right, but that I believe is everything. Oh, and Kimmy wanted me to point out the song is in the Esplanade Loop.
The teacup song.
No, the tulip song or whatever it is.
The instrumental version.
Yeah,
got it. Yeah.
But I believe that is all of Alice in Disneyland.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It is.
And I love it. She's 2 attractions are hers, 2 stores. She's on 2 other attractions. Has her own bathroom.
In a show.
She's in 2 shows.
What's the second one?
Fantasmic. She's just,
And the first one?
Main Street Electrical Parade.
Yeah.
I mean, she's prominently in Main Street Electrical Parade.
Yeah.
I don't think she's in like the other like Soundsational and all that kind of stuff, right? But yeah, Alice is all over the place, and I'm not mad about it.
Me either.
Yeah,
Love it.
glad they're here to stay. I hope there's nothing we find out is wrong with that movie.
Minus the fact that there was a lot of drugs when the book was written.
That's fine. People are like, never mind. Let's not get into that. So yeah, thank you for joining us for Alice in Disneyland. So, Rain, it's about that time. I just realized what came out this week.
I did not watch anything this week.
Except
I'm just kidding, dude.
What's this?
I watched Lord of the Rings.
How would you? I haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't? I just saw the first episode.
So here's what I'm thinking. I'll watch it. I will.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say like it gets quote unquote spoiled for me. One, it can't be because it's so far in the past.
Right.
And 2, it's all fanfic. So
it's just
it's not real.
fiction,
it's
dude,
not canon.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone. He's dead.
Yeah.
It's not. Like it's not. This isn't like Star Wars, right? Star Wars is a world and a movie, and he let 1 million people write books and make games. This is like a man wrote some books and then died, and his son put together some books, and I count that. After that, it's all fanfic.
Yeah.
What do you think? Should the dwarven women have beards? Should they have had beards?
That stuff doesn't bug me, dude.
No, I'm not saying bothered, but
Yeah.
should they have had the
little hairy woman, as Gimli said? Yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah, I mean, they talk about it. They talk about it in other places that they did have beards. So come on. But I only saw the first episode. So I had my little premiere party on this last Friday, and I realized that each episode was over 60 minutes. First one was 66, and the second one was 68, I believe. So everyone that was there, I was like, "Hey, can we agree that we're only going to watch the first episode?" And they're like, "Agreed," right? Because it's going to be over an hour. It was fine. It was fine. It wasn't like the first episode of House of the Dragon for Game of Thrones for me. That was a lot more enjoyable. I don't think that people should be tearing it apart like they are online.
Those are people mad that like women exist.
Seriously.
I'm sorry, but
Seriously.
it's those are the people.
Yeah. And there was like one scene, I'm pretty sure you've seen it, with Galadriel, where she's like,
I have not.
it looks really cheesy.
Okay.
Yeah, where you can tell like, okay, she's on a wire. She jumps on a sword and all this stuff. Galadriel being a warrior doesn't bug me. They show old hobbits, which I thought was really cool. The prologue that they showed in the first episode was awesome, showing the war. There was like a war with the elves, and it was really good. It doesn't feel like you're watching a TV show. It's cinematic quality that they're for sure using. A lot of CG, but looks a lot better than The Hobbit. A lot better.
Is it still Weta?
I don't know. It has to be, right? It has to be. Peter Jackson needs some kind of involvement here.
Well, Weta Workshop is like Unity now, right?
What do you mean Unity?
Unity bought Weta.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Weta
Dude, they do so much stuff, man. They do all the Marvel stuff. Well, a lot of the Marvel stuff.
Let's see. Bigatures, like miniatures.
They're speaking of bigatures.
Weta Workshop is different. Sorry, it's Weta FX. Weta Digital. Let's see.
They work on so much stuff, dude. It's like, what'd you put?
Yeah, Unity bought Weta Digital.
Wow.
Which is Weta FX.
But everything looked good, regardless of that. Like it looked phenomenal. Story-wise, it's pretty slow so far. I'm excited to watch the second episode, but Brandy and I haven't really been up to it the past couple days. We're behind on that, and House of the Dragon, Hot D. I caught him on She-Hulk. That was good.
Yeah, I caught up on She-Hulk. I don't want to spoil it, but I won't. The third episode had some fun stuff in it.
It did.
But overall, again, it's
fun,
it's
dude.
Fine. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. I don't care anymore about Marvel, so it's just like, yeah, give us fun. Like, I don't think I care about anything coming up besides Loki. Do you care? Oh, you care about Black Panther.
Oh, yeah, I love
I'm not going to see it in theaters. I love Ant-Man, but I don't care about seeing the movie. The Avengers stuff isn't happening for like 2 years.
You excited for Andor?
It's like not even on my mind.
No?
Yeah. I'm going to watch it. I'll probably like it. But when does it come out?
A couple weeks, I think. But yeah, I think everyone should check out Lord of the Rings, of course. Have your own opinion on it. Don't let all these people on the internet, make you think one way or the other. People
who've never touched grass.
Exactly. And let me know what you think.
It's kind of saying a lot that you haven't watched the second episode.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Like, if you were really into it, you would have already watched both episodes multiple times.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't know if it's just because the two like main They're kind of like the main protagonists, Galadriel and Elrond. I just don't really care about them.
It's them.
Yeah.
Isn't the point of them you don't see them that much, and they're kind of like mystical and and like mysterious.
They're like friends, but they're also like there's something there. But Galadriel's also the grandmother of Arwen. Sorry, dude, I don't know why J.R.R. Tolkien did that. People that are so closely related, they always have like the same name: Smeagol and Deagol, Sauron and Saruman. The two main women in all Lord of the Rings, Éowyn and Arwen.
Are they related?
Not related, but like in your mind, Saruman and Sauron.
Probably that's why.
Yeah,
kind of
put them in the same bucket, kind of thing.
Yeah, and he's making these things up.
Yeah,
it's like they gotta. I mean, Luke and Leia.
Yeah,
it's the whole thing. Even though that wasn't at first. Anyways, yeah, I think. Oh yeah, so yeah, I've stayed up to date on She-Hulk. Playing Ghost of Tsushima, still very good. Good. Oh man, there's some good storylines in there.
There is.
Yuriko, the old lady from the house.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. And Kimmy and I watched. I mean, I've seen it all, but Kimmy and I started What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, okay.
And she's like liking it. She's getting into it.
That's how I was in the beginning.
So I think I know why. I realized this later, but she was like, "Oh, there isn't really a storyline, huh?" And I realized after she left, like the first 3-4 episodes, they're setting up multiple storylines, and then they all kind of continue later.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where she was like, "Oh, what happened to the Baron?" And I'm like, "Oh, he comes back later." She's like, "Oh, is that like the last we see of Beanie Feldstein?" I'm like, "No, she comes back later." Yeah. Like it's all like a bunch of setups, like Gregor,
Beanie Feldstein.
the little girl.
Are you talking about Jonah Hill's sister?
Are they related?
Yeah, brother and sister.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The LARPer.
The LARPer. Yeah.
And then like Gregor, Jesk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like all that comes back later. But yeah, I mean, it's so funny. Just and who did you say is your favorite?
Did I say I have a favorite?
I think so. You said you had a favorite character. And we disagree. Oh, Guillermo.
Oh, Guillermo.
I love
awesome.
Nandor. I love
Really?
him.
Nandor's your top? I like Guillermo.
Yeah. But it's still so funny. Hello, Colin Robinson. She's like, wait, they just call him that? I'm like, yeah, it shows his full name the whole time or every time. Yeah. But yeah, guys, it's spooky season. Go watch that.
I need a list and recommendations for spooky movies that don't involve too many jump scares. So if you guys can let me know about some weird psychological thriller movies that don't have a lot of jump scares, maybe a couple.
White Noise.
Yeah.
Have you watched
White?
that one?
No.
I think it's
You remember The Fourth Kind?
Yeah.
And the elves.
White Noise. 2022? No. Man, are we already remaking movies from like it's a drama horror? No, 2005. 5.5 out of 10.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Middle of the road.
An architect's desire to speak with his wife from beyond the grave becomes an obsession with supernatural repercussions.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's Michael Keaton.
Awesome. Even awesomer.
Yeah.
Batman
I feel
himself.
like that's all you right there.
Oh, dude, I'm down.
Yeah,
I'm down.
Go watch it.
But movies like The Witch, Midsummer.
It's hour 41. Go watch this. Dude.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Weird psychological stuff I really enjoy.
Yeah. Not me. I'm okay. Oh, I've never seen it. The Skeleton Dance.
You never seen it?
No.
It's like on every single piece of merch this year.
I know. And that's why I was like, I got to watch this. It's on Walt Disney Animation Studios YouTube. It's not on Disney Plus.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It is very good. It's so funny. I love it.
Cool.
Well animated, all that kind of stuff. Good stuff. All right. So it's time for We Have It So Good, where we in the Tram Fam talk about what's up at Disneyland. Reyes said he was going to write in, but I didn't get anything. So have you gone?
I have not. I will be going today.
Got it. Yeah, we'll have some recaps for you next week.
I'll be going a couple times this week, actually.
There you go.
All day Saturday, or all day Friday.
I totally forgot to mention on last week's We Have It So Good, Saturday, August 27th, I saw the Doctor Strange show.
Oh, you did? For the first time?
Yeah.
What'd you
Have
think?
you seen it?
No.
It's kind of like a magic show.
That's cool. I like that.
There is, I don't know if they change it around, but he had like the spear at the end or something. There is no climax to the show. He just like does something kind of cool and it ends. While it's going, I'm like, oh, this is cool. I'm into it. He's kind of like, he's funny. He's charismatic, a little bit of a magic show, a little campy. And then it just kind of like fizzles out. I was like,
Does what's her name come in?
America came in and everyone, we're all over it now.
Yeah.
We're over America Chavez.
Yeah.
It should have been like, I don't know, anyone
Jane
else.
Foster.
Yeah. Even that would have been better. But like she just kind of came and then left. So, you know, it's kind of cool, but nothing crazy. But they just like pack people in now. So
Got it.
like you can walk in at the end of the, like when it's about to start. The effects are cool. The sounds, the design, very cool. But it's nothing crazy. But it was fun. Like if you've never seen it, go see it. It's like a cool thing to do while you're passing the time.
Nice.
Yeah. So I did go Wednesday, and it was hot. And we went because our friend Nicole, like a month ago, I'm going August 31st. I'm like, why? She's like, I just grabbed the reservation. I'm like, okay.
Cool.
So we went. She was a little late. I gave her crap for that. That's fine. I could say it here. So Kimmy and I split the salsa roja while we were waiting. It was very good. When it's like hot outside and you're dipping in that hot tortilla soup, it's like it was still very good, but it's like kind of hits you in the face with how hot it is. We went to Disney Showcase, which is like the first store on Main Street. It's to the left of the Mad Hatter. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
So I saw the Feel the Heat shirt.
Dude, how cool is that?
Did he say it in the movie?
He must have. I mean, that's why they would put it. They wouldn't put it just because of Kingdom Hearts.
Or neither. And they thought it would be a cool thing to write on a shirt, but it's not at all. Like, you know, they ruin shirts, not realizing they only had so many voice lines in the first. It was in the first game, right?
Yeah. It was in the Coliseum.
Yeah.
Just run around, feel the heat.
And like the same delivery every
Feel
time.
the heat.
But it's great. Let's see. So Kimmy had already got the long sleeve. So Kimmy wanted the sweater with the dancing skeletons. But they didn't have it when we first saw it. So then she saw like the children's or youth. It's like a long sleeve. It's got like baggy sleeves.
Got it.
But you can kind of like wear it a certain way. It looks good. Like, because you have to buy the oversized one because it's for children. But that one has, it's like the print on almost. Like it's got the square of the screenshot.
Got it.
Which feels very like Kimmy, right? So she got that already like a week ago. She saw the sweater. It's got the full print. And she was like, kind of, I'm not feeling this one. Like it goes all the way down. It doesn't look like a screenshot. It looks more like art. And they put like the Silly Symphony logo in a really weird, it was a weirdly configured sweater. Didn't get that, but she got the white shirt too. That one looks good. That's a t-shirt. And then she loves that little ghost. So I saw a ghost plushie. And he's tied to the Mickey Pumpkin plushie. Nice. And I was like, I'll get this. I'll give you the ghost and I'll bring the plushie here, either for Tramtober or downstairs, just like as a decoration.
Right.
So we got that. And I knew I had to get it. The
Which one?
I'm keeping the Donald. It's two pins in one. It's the ghost with a purple Mickey hat and Donald in the candy bar.
Okay.
So it's like a 2-pack.
You know what I just found? When I went to the Walt Disney Family Museum in San Francisco, I got the Dancing Skeletons, a pin, and they move around on the bottom. Yeah, it's cool.
Wait, did you go again?
No.
No.
Yeah.
First time. Yeah, so got that. Got some bows, which were they were a little cold. It was weird. But anyway, the pork lumpia hit a little better. And then went on Splash Mountain.
I'm curious on how long the wait would be for Splash right now.
I walked on.
You walked on?
The sun was down already. It was hot. Sun was down. It was like 8:30.
Okay.
So everyone was lining up for Fantasmic and everything already.
Holy cow, dude. It's an empty day today. Space Mountain is 20.
It's too hot.
20 minutes right now.
It's too hot.
Yeah.
For sure it's too hot.
Yeah, empty. Okay, good.
I feel like tomorrow might be even better.
Probably.
Hot Tuesday.
Yeah.
We'll see. See if we last. I think I'm going to have to wear the goofy Star Wars hat, though, just to kind of keep the shade around me, you know?
I might wear my Trammin one. I have a Trammin hat. It's the tram from Universal.
Oh.
It's right here.
But this is a ball cap.
Yeah, ball cap.
I'm saying like the sun hat.
Oh, okay.
The Batu hat.
The Batu hat, yeah. I literally thought goofy.
It's a goofy Star Wars hat.
The crossover.
Yeah, they probably have already. So, okay. While I was on Splash Mountain, I'm like looking around, right? You're inside, they're singing. And I was thinking, it's like, man, this is so good. like whatever. I'm not even gonna talk about them changing it or whatever, right? I don't care anymore. But man, it's so good. It's such a good freaking ride.
It's top tier, man. Top
Yeah,
tier.
it's just like you're fully immersed. You're in the water. The walls are near you, so it's like there's a ton of show.
Yeah.
A million animatronics. I don't even care if any are broken. You're only looking at them for like 2 seconds. Yeah, good stuff.
Great stuff.
And the little dry run, that is where I got wet. We're at the end of that. Just like my right foot just didn't get wet any other part. Not even on the big drop.
Squishy socks.
Squishy right foot, dude. It was bad. And there was no more sun to like bake it off, even though it was hot. So it was just like a moist foot all day.
Yeah.
So PhotoPass is back.
That's cool. I can't wait, dude.
Dude, felt good. Getting
a real picture.
Yeah, it's too late for me to post the meme, but there was like the HBO Max meme of like people who don't even watch the movies. But it was going to be magic key holders who don't even go for the 12 days in December, and it's the Spider-Man screenshot. How could you do this to me? You know, it's like, no, easy trade. Downloaded that picture. I posted it. Probably look at it one more time my whole life. Doesn't matter. It felt good to just like, it felt like old times again. Yeah. Like you're getting more stuff that we used to have. Yeah. This is kind of like what we say, like Disney slowly gives us pieces of what we used to have, and we're like, yes, thank you.
The trams, thank God.
So that was really fun to just go on Splash Mountain again before it's gone. But it doesn't have a closing date yet.
Interesting. It's going to be next year, though.
They're going to tell us they're going to do a whole event. I don't think they're going to take the backlash and sell the merch. I feel like they are. Got blue milk because there's an unposted picture of me and Nicole with blue milk because I had the green milk. So it's against my rules. Mm-hmm. And she also hates the picture. There's nothing wrong with it. She just hates it. I don't know why. But I can't post. It's green. So I had to take like 8 pictures.
Of blue milk?
Just calling her out. Yeah. She's like, no, that's not good. Again. That's not good. Again. So I posted that today. Blue Milk Monday, everyone. She liked blue milk when the ice melted. I like it when it's slushier.
Yeah, I like the slushy.
I don't like when it's slimy. Yeah. But she did. Well, whatever. Saw like 2 seconds of fireworks from the Millennium Falcon area. Heard the launch advisory thing. Love it. Just love it. And then ran on to Millennium Falcon. Walk on.
Wow.
So walked onto that. And they like called us in. And they put us in the ADA one.
In their line?
Yeah. Like, so they're spoilers. Millennium Falcon has 4 turntables with 7 Falcons on each one. So you split left and right with Hondo, and then there's the 2 pathways to get in the cockpit, right? So 28 cockpits. Plus, each on the left and right, there's 1 extra hallway in each one. That is for ADA, and it's 1 cockpit. Because you want to leave your wheelchair. They want to give you enough time to like walk in and they don't want to rush you.
Right.
I don't know if it was because there were 2 very short kids with us, but no one was like, there was no ADA pass or whatever. They're just like, oh, you guys go here. Because I heard them make a comment about the short kids.
Interesting.
Yeah. But they threw us there. So it was kind of a long wait. Hondo has like extended dialogue in the wait area.
Yeah.
Because he's just like trying to keep you busy. So that was cool to see. And so the Nicole and I were the pilots, and this kid was like, I'm going to fly, right? And I looked at the kid's dad. He's like 4. I look at his dad, and I'm like, hey, he could be pilot if he wants. And the dad's like, he can't even reach it. Like, he needs like a booster seat. Like, don't worry, he'll be the gunner. Yeah. Kid's like, I'm going to fly, and the dad's like, oh, you're going to be gunner. Dude, this kid nailed 12 TIE fighters.
Hey, man.
Yeah, these kids want to be gunner. Good for them.
Those younglings are strong with the Force.
Yeah, they are. It's all that Fortnite practice.
Yeah.
But got to fly. It was cool. More frame skips. Just
those graphics cards getting real hot, man.
Yeah, just come on, update. Oh, they run even hotter now.
Yeah.
But figure it out. Come on. But I think after that we just dropped in the poo corner because she wanted to get her family like some snacks.
Mm-hmm.
I got like a chocolate chip cookie with the Mickey chocolate chip cookie with the ears. And we just kind of split it. But yeah, did I notice anything cool? They changed all the candy snacks now.
Mm.
But that's all I really noticed. Then we just kind of walked out after there. We left around like 10, 15. So kind of like the fireworks crowds were gone. But the parade was about to come up Main Street. So get out of there.
Yeah.
Escaped. Had a nice little trip. Forgot to mention. Kimmy and I, while waiting for Nicole, went on It's a Small World because that was a walk-on.
Nice.
When it's hot, it's a great walk-on.
Yeah.
Great walk-on. Still a good ride. And now there are only 2 hula dancers and only one of them works. The third one's just gone. She's just not there.
Yeah, she'll come back.
Yeah.
But that's ridiculous.
Yeah, maybe we'll put her back for Christmas. We'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, good trip. Hot. So hot.
Yeah.
And
California, man, this heat.
This is something else.
Feel the heat.
Feel the heat. It's pretty bad. But trips are good. Disney's still great. You know, it is what it is. We're figuring out how to have more fun there, you know, and Matterhorn's coming back, so wait times hopefully aren't bad. But, you know, hope you have a good trip today. Hope I have a good trip tomorrow. Birthday trip for Kimmy. And yeah. So, Rain, what time is it?
It's
pizza time.
It's time for one last bite. As always, what is the best food you ate this week?
So like I said earlier, I had a Lord of the Rings premiere party and I did potluck style. So it was like everyone from work, Jason, Rick, Lewis, Derek, Sos came, and I'm like, everyone bring food. Rick is vegan, so we had to make some accommodations, right? Try to be as vegan friendly as possible. And Rick brought some Indian food from Punjabi Tandoor, which is across the street from the Packing House. Fantastic Indian food there, dude. Fantastic. Probably some of the best I've ever had. With curry hut. Some of the best. Jason brought some potatoes that were like loaded potatoes that were vegan from Veggie Ike or Veggie Mas, something like that, in Uptown Whittier. Brought some meat also, which was absolutely delicious. Some honey meat. And Lewis brought some sandwiches from Fermentos.
Nice.
Yeah. Steph made some. I'm saying everything because it was all fantastic, dude. Steph made some vegan like jalapeno popper dip. So it was made, instead of using cheese like ricotta and all that, or cream cheese, she used white beans. With dude, so good, like next level good, to the point where they took it home themselves and ate more of it. But sorry to say, star of the show was my very own moist cornbread. I made some like homemade using yellow meal and buttermilk and a bunch of different stuff. Cornbread inside of a cast iron skillet.
The skillet cornbread.
Dude, everyone looked at me and they were like, that is some of the best cornbread that I've ever had in my life. And I'll give credit where credit is due. Brandy gave me the recipe and I took it upon myself to make it. But it was A1, dude. A1. So I'm going to say best food I had this week was actually, I had a Eureka burger. That was very good too. But I'm going to give it to Fermentos because I love those sandwiches. The Destroyer, 30-inch Destroyer with no mayo. Thank you. Mayo does not belong in Italian sandwiches whatsoever. The best.
You're right, though. Yeah.
Right? The best dessert. No, drink. Drink is first. Drink that I had, I'm going to give it to the pumpkin spice latte. Officially being back at the Bucks. And close runner-up, my Mai Tais, once again. and that I made for everyone at the party. And the best dessert I had was my cornbread because it was so sweet because it had honey in it. It was definitely a dessert.
It was like,
Yeah.
that's the good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. So my best food, I feel like every year around Labor Day weekend, it's going to be this. So once again, volunteered at, I like, what order did I put this in? Okay. Every year there's the Orange International Street Fair in Orange, California, the like Orange Circle.
Mm-hmm.
They close off the street and a bunch of like basically nonprofits have like booths there and whatever, right?
Yeah.
And so Kimmy's dad's church has a Mexican booth. And people always think they're a restaurant because food's so good. They only do this once a year. Right?
Wow.
So I was helping selling tacos, but on the other side is the best thing they sell. The quesadillas, which are not quesadillas. It's like fresh masa filled with carne asada and cheese covered in like country crock and then griddled.
Whoa.
Look at that, like craggly. Now this won't look good because I bit it and then opened it, but like it's just very simple inside.
Right.
Google photos. But dude, it
looks great.
yeah,
That looks great.
so good.
Sometimes simple is the best.
Yeah, like Kimmy was like, "Oh, you don't want pico on them?
Yeah.
Give me the
You want the meat flavor.
cheese." I put a little bit of the red salsa because just a little egg, but salsa. I don't want any guac on it. It's like the best thing. Like one of the guys who's assembling the tacos, his coworker came by, like, "Oh, what's the best thing?" He goes, "To be honest, the other side of the booth. Go get the quesadillas. So good." So that's always going to be the best every year. I'm going to cheat with the sweet because I don't think I had any, like even that cookie was like whatever. So best sweet is going to be this breakfast monstrosity I made at McDonald's.
It looked good, man.
Oh, I sent it to you.
It looked good.
So
I was even like, what is that?
So this costs like $7.39 because of the way they sell it. So I got it's like a chicken McGriddle.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a McChicken patty in a McGriddle with nothing on it. That's it. So I added the round egg, which is like $2.40. I added bacon, which McDonald's breakfast bacon is pretty good.
It's not bad. It's small, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, and the sandwiches are small. And I added American cheese, and you saw this.
Oof.
It's wonderful.
Oof.
Yeah, the maple with the chicken, all that, so good. You may be thinking, could I just get a bacon McGriddle? No, they put that stupid folded egg in there, and it's not real. Get the round egg is a legitimate cracked egg.
Do they actually crack the
They
egg?
have some apparatus.
Got it. Yeah, of course they do.
I wonder.
Of course they do.
Yeah. Shout out to Victor at work. It's like he worked at McDonald's like 30 years ago.
Mm.
No, like over 20 years ago, something like that. And it's like traumatized him to the point where like he always brings it up. But he had another job like for a long time that nothing like. I just go to McDonald's. McDonald's egg cracker. It's like no, it's not that. Yeah, they do like this thing.
Huh.
Like they crack the eggs into the circles.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. So it's a real egg. Is not good as it tastes, and that's the folded. It's just a carton.
Ugh.
Yeah. But yeah, it's good stuff. But yeah, it's a monstrosity. It's gonna cost you money. But I mean, whatever, man.
It was worth.
It was worth. It's a big. You don't have to put like. I didn't put ketchup on it. Get out of here.
Get out of here. Get out of here. The breakfast.
Now,
ketchup.
of course, like honey butter chicken biscuit is another level at Wendy's, whatever. But this was good stuff. But I just got an invite to Disneyland on October 15th. I wonder when that is. Let's see. What are they saying? So yeah, that's gonna be the best sweet, best drink. I think I had the pumpkin cream cold brew.
Got it.
That thing's great.
Yeah.
Andrea said she didn't like it that much, not pumpkin-y enough, that she wants to replace the vanilla with pumpkin, which is probably a good move. But that thing's good.
You're talking about the Disneyland one, right?
No.
Oh, the Starbucks one?
So yeah, I haven't had any of the Disney cold brews because Halloween just started.
Right.
And why would you go the first weekend? Yeah. Why would you go on Labor Day? But apparently it was a good move.
Yeah. Yeah. So wait time so low.
So yeah. I think, why have we talked about Alice in Wonderland food before?
I know, huh? Doesn't it feel like we have?
We have, because we talked about them like
The
selling
crumpets?
the mushrooms as bread.
Yeah. Alice in Wonderland food.
What would the two drinks be? Like the drink me drinks.
Like
what drink would make you small and what drink would make you big? Like if you had to make a drink, what's the small one? Like a Midori?
Yeah.
Like a sour?
Like a green.
Makes you pucker?
Yeah.
Something small? What would make you big?
That had to be alcoholic?
Yeah.
Like a Long Island. Gives you confidence.
Yeah.
You're a big man on campus now.
How would we make the Long Island iced tea, Alice?
Like purple.
I feel like it needs like a smoke coming out of it, like a hookah.
Mm-hmm. Question. I know it's off topic, but in hookah, is that hashish?
No, but I think
people use it, right?
I'm sure, but no, it's tobacco.
Oh, it's tobacco.
I've never done it.
No?
Yeah, but there's tobacco that's like a lot of it is flavored. They'll flavor it like apple or whatever.
Then what's hashish?
It's weed, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hashish is weed. That's where the word assassin comes from.
Huh.
So the assassins, which was a real order, and then back in the day, were the hashashin, and they'd get their targets high and then kill them.
I see.
Because they were like slow and whatever. Yeah. Demonetized.
Yeah.
But no, hookahs are tobacco, and people are like, oh, it's cleaner, bro. And no, it's not, dude. There's no filter.
Yeah.
It's worse because again, Kev will probably correct me, but I believe it is worse because you're inhaling moisture. It just sticks to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I don't like hookah, especially when people are messy with it. It gets all over the floor. It sticks to you. It's stinky. Like it's like a wet, ground up. It's gross. Yeah. No. It's tobacco.
Okay, I didn't know that.
It's not good for you though. It's still smoking. If Disney had a hookah lounge, what would the flavors be?
It would it would be called the Who Are You, right?
Hookah are you?
Hookah are you?
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Flavors,
Yeah.
like
Dole Whip.
Yeah.
There'd be a churro.
Yeah.
A Dole Whip, a churro.
Like addictive apple.
Poison apple.
Poison apple.
Soarin' orange.
Mm-hmm. Dang, I think we got a thing going here. I just saw that there was like in Europe a Disney nightclub.
But like for real?
But for real.
No, was it Disney or like?
Like, it's as much as 82 is a video game bar. This is a Disney nightclub.
But it's not Disney.
No, not just no. But they're playing Itai, kind of.
Got it.
So, but we could do a Disney hookah lounge.
Okay, so we got pineapple whip because they're not going to call it Dole. We got poison apple, Main Street churro, Soarin' orange. What's one more like iconic?
I feel like the combo of everything. The one where did they just like get all the different flavors and put into one? That one you call the magic carpet ride.
No, that's the hashish one.
Yeah.
No, okay. I had one. Not combo. It would be like a Gibson Girl ice cream flavor. Waffle. Like waffle ice cream flavor.
Mickey waffle flavor.
Yeah. I'm sorry that's what you guys get for your. Okay, what would be the dessert that looks like a mushroom?
That's a macaron, dude. Of course it is.
No. Like a
sponge cake.
Like a cupcake, but skinny. No. I think we already said this. Muffin tops.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, the muffin top mushroom caps.
Mm-hmm.
But last question, and then we'll get out of here. Have you had the Choco Rooms?
No.
It's that company Meiji. Let's see.
Meiji?
You'll see. Choco. They sell these at Costco, so it's a little dangerous.
Oh yeah.
Have you had these?
Yeah.
There's nothing better than this, man.
Yeah, they're good, man.
Yeah.
They're good.
They should sell these at Disneyland in beautiful colors, but they should put the colors on top of the chocolate instead of making it white chocolate.
There you go.
White chocolate apparently only belongs with macadamia nuts and pumpkin spice cookies that are hard to make. And with that,
thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next week.
see you real soon.
Bye.